by coaching. I'm streaming. Alright, welcome back to the jungle for the last time this season with Shaco. We put our first box here on the buff at 50 seconds. Now next season, the camps will have spawned at by 50 seconds, so we'll see. We'll see where Shaco's at. I don't think he'll be able to get as many boxes out, but whatever. We're against Jace this time for the runes, Hella Blade, Sudden Impact, 6 cents, Relentless Hunter, Magical Footwear, and Approach Velocity. Hella Blades and Sudden Impact give us more damage as we Q onto the bad guy and then hit him a couple times. And then the rest is mobility. You got to be able to get around the map and then stay on top of targets as you hit them. All of Shaco's damage comes from his auto attacks. So yeah, with these boxes, they deal damage around them. They fear, so it can be a form of CC. And then they also can tank damage, so the camps will hit them as well. Very unique part of Shaco's kit, and one that, I don't know, it's weird to start, but once you use it a couple times, it starts making sense rather than thinking about it. Nah, me personally, I would never think. That's stupid. The passive, the backstab, deals more damage with the auto attacks as we hit the enemy from the back. Schmack. Schmack. Moving. Schmack. Moving. Schmack. Then we place the box. Get that bad boy to about that much, and let's walk away. The box finishes the job for us. Very nice. That's why the box is so OP. You fellas are trading. Well, hot dog, I'll be there in a second. Alto. Alto. Yep. Alrighty, I'll put a point in my E, since Pantheon's playing way too far forward. Q. W. Oh, he's just... Alto, Alto, E. Are you still dead? Okay, he's good. Let's go ahead and crash this wave. And the job is done. Jace ganked bot lane. Word. I cannot get to that Ezreal in time, so we'll just go back to our camps. In between the Raptors and going to the blue side, you can always try to gank mid lane. In that case, Pantheon was half HP, and then trading a lot with TF. Why would Pantheon trade with TF? So he can kill him. So, be there, be square. But with Shaco, you gotta get used to the clear so you can actually have like the freedom to see that sort of play as it's happening. Versus just like staring at Raptors. And you can't force it, you just gotta be good enough. So yeah. 2 points into W now. I'll just continue the clear, we'll get that Scuttle Crab and then gank bot, and we have a lot of time to play with. With Shaco's E, it deals damage when you cast it, more damage if the enemy is low, and you get the backstab with it. And your auto attacks slow the enemy when the E is not on cooldown. Very nice. Now to gank bot lane here, it's always going to be better to bring it around town. This is always warded. Always. Always. 10 seconds on the Raptors. Hold on, boys. Their bot lane's already under turret. Don't mind if I do. And then we'll just pay Pantheon a visit again. Trade with that guy. Yep. 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 Go ahead and die, Raptor. Go ahead. I got places to be. Important man. Q. Or W. Not looking very hot now, is it? Let's get the hell out of here. Am I dead? Be honest. Ow. Well, Jace was there at the perfect time, and TF walked right the hell into them and died. Well played. Go ahead and smite this. Jace is pissed. Yep, looking for my Raptors. A third point and a final point into our W here. The W is for the clear speed, and even if you think you're gonna max something else because it helps with ganks or whatever, it doesn't exist. Especially next season. You're gonna have to farm your camps like these first 2 turns, and that's just how it's gonna be. Buddy Jace does not contest these. I could try for a gank top. Just a little bit of damage. Zahin's 0-2 as well. Impressive. You're gonna have to trade with him, big man. Q. W. Alto. Ignite. Alto. 2 ignites. Hot dog. Alto. 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 E. Alto. Move down. Go ahead and crash the wave with the boys here. Place that box and skedaddle. Job's done. Shaco's whole impact is derived from his ganks, but you don't have to skip your farm to do it. But you do have to do them, that's the trick. Most players just straight up don't do them. Wonder why you're losing. Okay. Oh, brother. Oh, jeez. You guys aren't very good, are you? Let's get level 6 here. Level 6, we get the ulti, spawns another Shaco. And we can use that to avoid damage too as we become briefly untargetable. No, Mr. Jace right here. I will just start up the dragon. This is not normal maneuver, but my team already did their play bot side, so I don't have a play for a long time. Shaco can tank the dragon for me, and then we get the guaranteed backstabs. A little something nice for the kids right here. Shaco explodes, spawning more of the boxes, and then it's a little bit more damage. Alright, back to the camps for me. Don't worry, guys. I'll play the game soon as you guys want to start doing it normal. Instead of dying to Jace Jungle. To the top side now. Those Void Grubs are coming up, and we can contest them if we're on the top side. Yeah, these laners need some time to scale. Whoa! Alto E. There's no way we're catching this guy. Ghostblade, Boots of Lucidity. Who gave you all those, Jace? It's warded right there. See, Sixth Sense is awesome. Oh, brother. Yep. No noobs here. Job's done. Nice, it kills those. Alrighty, my ulti's almost up for these Void Grubs. We're at the very least here to be able to contest, but there's no guarantees. Oh, Lord. Q. Ulti. Oh, I don't have it, that's right. Don't mind me, fellas. Yep, don't mind me. Just get feared. Yep. Ulti. Hit the Renekton. E. Shaco, kill this guy. Oh, Lord. Q. Okay, we got him. W. Shaco, hit this guy. E. Okay, another ignite. You're dead. Right? He lives. Pantheon's such a balanced champion, that's the thing. Oh, this would not be a mistake. You see where Jace is? He's not going to come stop me. Alright, all's well that ends well, that's what they say. Maxing that E now, more damage, lower cooldown. So since we were there, we can contest. I Q over the wall, I drop a box, I don't hit anyone. I would be 1v2, I would instantly die. Not a good move. The box is a form of CC and it also buys you time. And then, Zaheen, Deluxe, the TF, gives them time to show up. Back to the camps now, we'll hit level 8 and our ulti will come back up as we're done with these. Naturally, my allies are dead. But that's what they're good at. Alright. Sometimes when your allies dies, it's an opportunity. In this case, that Ezreal and the Morgana are full HP. And they're not pushing up the lane, and it's probably warded. You don't have to save those situations. If you do, boy, it's a waste of time. Q, Ghostblade. W on the TF. Alto, Alto, Alto. Alto. E. Whoa, no way he goes back in. Hit him. Hit him. Nice. Ulti. Shaco, kill this guy. Q, Alto, 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 Alto. Alto, E. Close. Alrighty. Boots of Swiftness, Berserker Greaves. Why do I want Ninja Tabby, man? Like, look at their team. It's so crazy. Ay, ay, ay. Give me the Berserker Greaves. More attack speed and movement speed. And this game is very active, so I'm going to get these boots early. Usually I delay to complete the collector faster, but not this time. We've done a lot of farming here in the early game because my team's worse and the opportunities were more sparse. But now as we enter the mid-game, there'll be more opportunities for us regardless as the team fights happen. Shaco has to go in second in any fight. You're an assassin, you don't have to start it. If you do, you probably die and don't deal much damage anyways. We want our allies to engage or the enemy to commit. I know, Bob, your allies never engage, I know. If the enemy commits, they also die. Q. W. Eventually. Alto. W. Alto. 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 Pantheon was committed to pushing that wave, and he pays the price. Why is there a ward here? Morgana's been in my jungle. Word. Careful now. Careful now, partner. We just swept that ward. Come on now. Jason Morgana are holding hands. Maybe I can attack the Ezreal all by himself. We need to do it right here, and it's warded. Or at least they see me. Okay. Get in there, Shaco. Huh. Shaco, kill him! Shaco, you idiot. Nice. Shaco, he was one shot. You could have finished him. Can I get a kill? Ooh, yes I can. Q. W. Alto. Alto. E. Nuke down. Well, Morgana super overdid it. God bless. Let's clean up the Gromp and get a reset. Yeah, the enemy team is much better than mine. As an assassin player, what this puts on you, every beginner player will try to do the exact opposite of what they should. They will try to make stuff happen because they are losing, and you need to do the opposite. You need to do less because there's less to do, because the enemy's not making mistakes, because their position isn't punishable. The key word being punished. That's all you do as an assassin. And if you can't punish, don't. Do nothing. It's literally better. The pickaxe and 2 longswords building into collector. Once we get a kill someday, we'll be able to complete that bad boy. Ew. They can have the dragon. They can have the objectives. Because they have real laners. Now, once we enter the mid-game, the lanes will just start team fighting anyways. So, you don't have to, like I said, make any superhero moves here. Rest in peace. Morgana, I love you. Q Ghostblade. Alto. Alto. Nice. See, with the Ghostblade, you get to maintain that bonus movement speed as you're in the queue. So you get more distance while you're invisible. And you just pop up on the enemy screen. You can actually get a kill. Mr. Pantheon. Oh, stop holding hands, man. Damn, I could kill one of them, but not both. Let's imagine that area is warded. I need a kill for Collector, man. When you think League's not balanced, these sort of, like, scenarios in game where I'm just off that gold, pretty much consistent. Okay, I'm fine here. You're dead. Whoa, Nelly. This is a whole Renekton. QW ulti. Okay, he doesn't commit. You know what I can do, actually?
been destroyed.
Shaco, get over here. What a weird game state. Renekton, I love you. Alrighty, welcome to the mid game. Now we gotta start killing people. Now we gotta start just running around and killing people. The farm just doesn't matter as much in the mid game. Dying doesn't matter as much, and you have to stop the carries from scaling. The Jace, the Morgana, the Ezreal. Find them, eliminate them. Q, Ghostblade. W, Alto, Alto, E. You're dead. Q's up in 9 seconds. Yep, if you don't have map awareness, this part of the game feels impossible. Because you will click towards the closest enemy that you see near your screen. And that's usually the wrong target. You gotta click to the vulnerable one. Okay. Is Jace and potentially Pantheon. Sorty. These are my Krugs though, okay? You can't have them. Be nice. Fine. Be nice. They're mine. Miss me. Do the bot side. Jace, Morgana stay top. I can't kill either. Let's find Ezreal on the bot side instead. Whole bunch of long swords. March, march, march. Hey, I'll do the joke again. What's Shaco's favorite month? March, march, march. Press 1 if you breathe air out of your nose to that one. To the bot side. Mr. Ezreal. Q. W. Alto, Alto. You're not getting away, Buster. You're not getting away. E. You missed me. You're dead. I don't have that one shot yet, but we're getting there. Very modest 6-1 and 7 assists, Shaco. Guy really hits the turret. TF ulti, no gold card. This must be new combo. Ghostblade. Q. W. Alto, 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 E. I can actually kill the Morgana, that's the thing. Shaco, get in there. Hit this guy. Q. Alto, E. Yippee! Alrighty, back to the camps. Yeah, with those tanky targets, you gotta use Shaco to kill. And in the fight in general, if you just send in that Shaco clone, sometimes they'll kill it. When Shaco explodes and he drops those boxes and it immediately fears them. Also just deals a shit ton of damage, so... very nice. So no Gromp? I'm not walking to Krugs. Let's reset. Can we win this game? Maybe. It's going to be very hard. Get the component items and then to the next team fight here. The last Whisper is pretty crucial as our third item, giving us percentage armor pin. If you don't have this, you don't deal damage. But the enemy's not building any armor. I know. I know. It's still best item. Yep. It's also very cheap, so even if you're feeding a little bit, you're going to get to this. You don't have to run a perfect line. Well, they're going to take Atacon, so... let's go bolster Caitlyn's position. Maybe have something to do here. Q. Alto, Alto, E. Maybe if I ignited him. Not going to drop the Rift Herald. The enemy would just rotate on us. Whenever the enemy takes the objective's bot side, just take this guy's camp's top side. So smart. Pantheon ulti. Ha! Rest in peace. He lives. What? W. She can't bind through the W. My team is doing nothing. That makes sense. Don't take mid tower. Don't. Stand still bot lane. Yes, you got it. Get collapsed on mid. This makes sense. This makes sense. Instantly die. You got it. Pretty close to LDR here. I can tell you Zahin's not going to kill shit. Alrighty. It's time for a play, but easier said than done. I got the flank coming in, boys. Sweeper. They see me, kind of. Q. Alto. Noob down. 9 seconds on that Q. Sweeper. Relocate. And then try again. Q. No Ezreal spotted here, sir. Alto. 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 We got him, boss. He's dead. See how you have to keep chasing the kills? You gotta keep your eyes on the prize. And with every noob Shaco, they just click whatever's in front of them, man. If I'm clicking Pantheon Renekton, I'm losing. Use that invincible move you got. E. Oh, I didn't get my ulti off. Q. Alto. Noob down. Good job, Shaco. Job's done. Infinity Edge will be our last item. Get the big Farkin sword right here. 1 control ward. Do the worm. Alrighty, how many noobs does it take to kill a Renekton? Let's find out.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Surprise, surprise. Oh, Q. Alto, alto, alto. Noob down. We're gonna overcommit it, so I punished her by then using the Q. But I had to give it all that time. If you do it too fast, no lady likes that, okay? Well, Jace is gonna take my camps. Congrats on your 200 CS. Well, we were dealing real damage here. Anyways, Pantheon. Can a white boy farm his camps? Look at that damage. Just with a couple autos. Well, we've done what we can participating in these fights, but now, winning the Baron is a whole different ballgame. As we participate in these late game fights, we might die a lot, but there's nothing better to do. We have as many items as we're going to get, and if we win the fights, then we can win the game. If we don't participate, we lose by default, just very slowly. Nice. Q. Whoops. Alto, E, Alto. You're dead. Boys, the Baron is up, you know. If you want to meet me there, that would be awesome. That'd be so cool. Maxing that Q now. Points in the Q, you get more stealth duration, as well as more damage. Any allies right here. A single ally is all I need. We're going to go to kill Pantheon, because I know everyone's CC'd by him just existing up there. Naturally. Sortie, ulti. Q over the wall. Whoa! Alto. Ouch. Shaco, block this for me. Thank you.
An enemy has been slain.
Ouchie mama. Ezreal ulti. He's dead. Q, just in case he would ulti the base.
Has been slain.
Alright, noob down. Now, normally we would farm here, but... now we can farm, actually. March, march, march. Ezreal bought a Randuin's. That's normal. That is super normal. Whoa. We gonna be nice or what? We're gonna be a jerk. Q. Sorty. A Jace kill right here. Anybody want to kill Jace? I'm going long. You don't want to stare at the problem here. You want to relocate. Quick. Remember, don't make it happen here. The dragon just straight up doesn't matter like that. Let's go to the top side and get a pick on Renekton. Our team fight to the dragon is way too hard where they have position. We've been running into Pantheon stun, Morgana Q, and a Randuin's Ezreal, okay? I'll take the try to kill Renekton for 40, Bob. Q. W, ulti. Auto ignite. E. Get him, Shaco. He didn't even try to turn. Every time I kite it out and they just run away, I feel kind of stupid, but oh well. Whoa! Q. Oh, good lord. The game flashed before my eyes right there. Fuck, I'm dead. Oh, the Raptors were too much. They were rotating. They're overdoing it, though, so they can't do Baron. Yeah, whoever wins that Baron probably wins the game from this point. Even though I have 11 kills, there's no guarantee that I win. Oh, nice block. Okay. Bro, Zahin sucks into Ezreal. Job's done. The enemy's not doing Baron, so I can farm for the Infinity Edge now. The completion of this is a huge spike. Humongous what? This is mine, this is mine. $1,000 damage on the Q. Yeah, that little wolf would have helped. Not a single CS, thank you. Final point to my ulti, it barely matters. We gotta close out the game quick or I'm gonna be outscaled. I'm level 16. Once the enemy carries get to level 18, I'm probably screwed. These next two fights are really gonna decide things. You gotta just give it your all here. Know that there's nothing to lose and everything to gain. The Infinity Edge giving us a lot of AD, crit chance, and then bonus crit damage. The crit damage part is insanity because you get a guaranteed crit off your Q. So we're going to hit Ezreal for like 1600. Or maybe less since he has Randuin's. Sorty. Yeah, your jungle. Not mine. Playing the lanes, boys. Playing the lanes. You know, Lux Caitlyn, the laning champs. How about we lane a little bit? Alright, you're chunked to nothing. That makes sense. You're attacking Renekton. We're losing the game. DF is super dead. We need to wait for Zahin here. Hopefully they keep chasing Lux. Okay, Zen's flashing in. Doesn't get the revive. Q. Alto. That's one. We're gonna have to wait for our Q again. Nice. Whoa. Q. No, yeah. No. Oh. Maybe he saw me that whole time. But we play on the outskirts every time. There's nothing to do front to back as Shaco, so you might as well just be on the edge. Waiting to Q again. Even if you're not in the fog of war, you know, you're out of the range of sight of the enemy. Like their screen. So, gives you a way better chance. Well, that was a time waster, boys. Everyone died, lost 2 inhibs. Well done. White people will be like, what's the superhero move I can do to carry 4 losing allies? Nothing. What? Nothing. But then what do I do? Wait for the enemy to make a mistake. And punish it. Just like the beginning. If you really pay attention to patterns, not only in games, but like in general, like you'll notice that as is the beginning is the end. As is the game is life. Any fucking allies doing anything right here? That's what we're wondering. Try to litter this area with boxes, but it just straight up doesn't matter. Nobody's doing anything. Yeah, guys, I will just recall is fine. E. Q ulti. W. Hit him, Shaco. Good job, Shaco. To the Baron, to our base. Don't fight here. You guys are noob. I have to fight with them. Sweeper. The enemy's not committing. Q. Can't do nothing. I can't do nothing. My team is noob. My team is noob. I actually need that. To the Baron. March, march, march. Okay. Whoa. Why is it always warded? Uh-oh. Well, my Zahin sucks. Sorry. Oh. Alto, ulti. Oh, he still got the shit off. Shaco, kick this guy's ass for me. Would ya? Shaco, kick that guy's ass. Q. Alto. Oh, come on. E. Well, we're screwed. They got the Baron after a 34-minute just slog and then try to run a perfect line. But, you know, I've been kind of hard countered here by 14 deaths on Lux and all, but we gave it a good shot. There was just never that singular team fight where it's like front to back, I pop in and kill Ezreal. It's just people getting caught and they suck. It is what it is. But if a single fight from 16 minutes to 34 here would have went right, then I would have won the game instantly. So you can take more like risky moves in games like this, but they don't really compound your skill as much. Even when you do it like this and you play really patiently, you can still lose, and that can be kind of frustrating. But nothing better to do. Q, Ghostblade. Alto, Alto. Alto. Well, I killed the Ezreal and Jace, baby. Final score, 15-4 and 13. GG. Couldn't get the win this time, but hopefully that gives you a good idea of how to play when the boys are losing. Click that join button to support the channel and get access to videos sooner, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. If you want to learn the fastest 3 camp in the game and how to play the sequences out afterwards, click the link below to buy the Shaco Jungle Path cheat sheet. Check it out. Buy the Ultimate Jungle Guide now. She's a work in progress, but for now, it will go over the basics, play jungle correctly, understand it, and to climb.